Hello everyone, welcome to a walkabout in Dover. Here's the bus that I'm about to take to the north of Dover to a place called Kearnsey Abbey and Gardens. And now we've arrived. This place was actually built in the late 1800s by John Fechter, who used to be a philanthropist and banker, and he actually owned a house here. So I'm going to take a walk around the park, so cue the music. So now we move on. This church here is a Commonwealth War Graves church, St Mary's in the Marsh, and there's a few war graves here for people that actually fought and died in the First and Second World War. But then when you move into town, you walk up this medieval street, and it is really, really hard to get up there. It's really, really hard to get actually up to the castle. But this is the turnpike where it says that on Harold Street is the very first place where a bomb actually landed in the First World War. So we're going to come back to that. We'll come back to that, but I need to get up to the castle first. Now, this is the castle. Built in the 11th century, after the Normans invaded in 1066, William Conqueror said, right, we need a key to England. We need a key to England. This is amazing. It's an amazing structure, and I will go up there and I will do a video up there. I promise you I will. But it was under Henry II. This castle has never been defeated, ever. But it is a very impressive structure, and you will be able to see when I go up there. I'll do probably a video, well, next month maybe I will. But getting up here is a real pain in the boop. But it is actually quite beautiful to actually get up there. So now let's go back into town. Let's go back into town, and I'm going to show you where the first bomb in the First World War was actually dropped. Here we go. Let's go. Let's walk it on, because this road is crazy. If you want to go up there, you actually have to pay. And I said, no, I'm not paying £17 to actually go up there. So now I'm just looking to actually get across the road. I got across the road, but you can see here, this is Dover Castle. So let's go back. Look at that car. Brilliant. Now let's go. And I said, yeah, and also the view from the ramparts. That's another reason why I've made this video. The view from the ramparts is something special. It's something really unique when you actually go up there. You will really enjoy that, and I will talk to you about things. So this is where the very first bomb in World War I was dropped, Harold Street. They graffitied it, but this is Dover here. Obviously it's Dover. What am I talking about? But it's a very, very beautiful tree-lined avenue. The houses up here are something else. They're something special. Really, where was the first bomb dropped? Because it obviously wasn't on these houses. So I just think to myself, was it here? Was it there? Who knows? Anyway, let's go back into town. Now, this is called the White Horse. This house has stood here since 1365. It used to be the home of the rector of this church here, right next door to it. But it became a pub and a watering hole in 1547. Now, this church is now undergoing renovations, but this pub here is where all of the cross-channel swimmers will go in after they have actually done their cross-channel swim, and will write on the walls and on the ceiling of their times, where they're from, and who they are. So you can see here, yeah. You can see on the ceiling. So I thought, I'm going to ask the barmaid, can I come in and I'm just doing a quick tour. Can I just come in and actually just film? She said, yeah, of course you can. So there you go. Every single marker pen on here are people that have actually swam across the channel with their times and who they are. And when you go in here for a Sunday roast or whatever, it's wonderful, because you think, bloody hell, right? 14 hours to swim across. France to England to France, France to England, right? Brilliant. So I said, thank you very much. I just said, thank you very much for letting me come in to actually film this. Cheers. Bye. So go into the White Horse. It is an absolutely lovely pub. So I'm just going to start walking into town, but I have to go here, right? This is St. James. So this is St. James's Church, which is being renovated. It's being renovated. It's good that it's actually been not left to rot. You know what I mean? It's not going to go down. But if you're ever in Dover, you have to go to the White Horse. Amazing Sunday dinner. Lovely people in there. Now, this is the Lord Nelson, opened in 1805 after the Battle of Waterloo, after a £330,000 refit from Shepherd Neame. It used to be really, really horrible. This used to be a spit and sawdust pub. Oh, look, here we go. Now, this is a plaque saying that underneath here, they found a Bronze Iron Age boat underneath the underpass to get to the beach. And you can still see this Bronze Iron Age boat. So this is like over 1,000 years old. Now, what I'm showing you here is there is a soldier, obviously, from 2018. 3 years. Oh, no, actually, now it's 4 years to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the start of the First World War, and it blows up the poppies. All right, so now I'm going to show you Dover Beach. This is Dover Beach. It's not as good as Folkestone Beach, but there you go. This is where people set off to actually swim to France. This is Dover Beach here. Not as nice as Sunny Sands in Folkestone, but still, you get the picture. Now, this, what I'm showing you here, right, obviously the P&O ferries are going. This plaque was actually put on a German massive Big Bertha gun, and it says, Es flugen gegen England, right? It flies towards England. It was sent to Dover from Sangat, saying, these are how many shells were fired from Sangat in France over to Dover. So you can actually see, right, the date, how many shells were actually sent across and how many actually landed in Dover. You know, so you get 3, 7, 4, whatever. It flies to England, and it was actually donated. But next to that, if you carry on walking, there's a memorial to Dunkirk in 1940. And this was put up in 1975 on the 35th anniversary of the evacuation of Dunkirk by the Dunkirk Veterans East Kent Association. You know, can you just imagine being over there? It's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to walk over. Now, don't go to Marco Pierre White's bloody restaurant, because if you want £35 for a steak, no. This memorial is put up to all of the men who fought in the in the Indian campaign in Delhi. Now, this place here, this is the, I think it's, is it St. James, wherever. This is the 8 Bells. This is my church. This is the Weatherspoons. But it's called the 8 Bells because in this tower, there are 8 bells. And they still ring out